Hello there. I'm back. I'm early today. Let me do my bits. Let's put. Uh, is it that one? Yeah, let's put that on for now. It sounds kind of low. Maybe it's just Spotify that's a bit low because that's normally the volume I have things on. There we go. Yep, I'm early today because I'm probably going to have to do stuff later and I just want to give myself more time if I have to. You know, real life is a hassle and always gets in the way, doesn't it? I haven't opened that up. There we go. Right, I think we're good to go. So yeah, I just decided to start early and then I have more time to play within the day, you know? The hassles of having things to do. But knowing me as well, I'll probably stream some Splatoon Raiders this evening. Because I'll want to. I'm not sure exactly what time it'll be, but probably late, honestly. I might not, actually, depending on how late it gets, because then, there we go. Hey, Battery, how's it going? You're still sleepy? Fair enough. I didn't get up until probably about an hour ago, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it's the weekend, put it that way. I want to go do things later. Well, I say I want to go do things. I have things that I'm going to go do later. So it's nothing exciting, unfortunately, but there we go. But it means I also have more time for Splatoon Raiders today. I've been playing a fair amount of it. That doesn't. Well, I'm only in the first couple of hours or so, but there doesn't seem to be much story yet. So it's fun though. I'm quite enjoying it. I think there's a good amount of gadget stuff, which is kind of fun. Oh, there we go. Oh, that person didn't want to join. What a loser. We don't like that specific person, you know. I mean, we could probably still go with one AI, but let's see if we can find a fourth. Give it a little bit longer. Yeah, it is kind of nice having a single player Splatoon game, because I've always preferred the single player aspects of Splatoon, I feel like, personally. Ooh, there's another ground type. Gothic Regus also isn't terrible. That's the worst pick they could have picked, though. They went out of their way to pick the worst possible Pokemon. Okay, that's good. Just not Sandslash, really. And Sandslash wouldn't even be that bad, it's the worst pick. You know, when you've got Executor with Stomping Tantrum. Which is just objectively better. It's fine, they'll see the error of their ways any second now. We've got 2 ground types here as well. Man, the Executor would have gone so hard. It's insane. Maybe they picked Sandslash because they were like, oh yeah, we need something to kill the ground types. I choose to believe that's their reasoning. Still, the Executor would have actually just destroyed this voice cache, so kind of a shame, but whatever. I mean, I'm not going to Dynamax here because that feels like a bad idea. But I will use Waterfall because that feels like a good idea. It's not great damage. Okay, well, my next attack is going to do more damage, so that's good, I guess. As long as he doesn't use the psychic move, that's the main thing I feel like here. If he uses the psychic move and the Whiscash uses Zen Headbutt, that's going to be really fucking annoying. That's good. Well, that's upsetting. Right. Right, that was a nice, easy fight. Well, I mean, unless you're Diggersby, I guess. Right, well, I don't need that. It's kind of a shit Pokemon, honestly. But it is immune to Raikou, so I feel like it's not bad. Okay. Eviolite, nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Easy fight. Okay. Nice. That worked pretty well. Right, surely somebody wants this. Cool. Now, I'm assuming we don't go water because that will fuck everything up, but we also can't really go bug, so I think we have to go psychic here. Yeah, I think we go psychic here. Because Vaporeon kills our... Oh no. Oh, Butterfree's gonna kick the shit out of us. This is not good. I don't think we can kill Butterfree quickly enough. We just gotta hope that it doesn't use the really annoying attack. If it uses a really annoying attack, we're actually kind of doomed, but... Right, I should probably just do max Hailstorm just to try and kill it as quickly as possible. Yeah, let's just fucking do that. Fuck my teammates, we're doing this. I would have liked to have been able to Dynamax next fight, but it's whatever. If Dugtrio can, that's also good. Oh, thank goodness it's using Rage Powder. Okay, this could be fine then. Yeah, no, we're good. Oh no, Stone Edge missed. Never mind, maybe we're not so good. Still, I think Dugtrio will be faster than Butterfree, so, you know, I think we'll still win next turn. It's just that everybody's going to take a bit of chip damage. I say everyone, not Sandslash. Okay, it turned out this was fine. I was a bit worried, honestly. Good. That's kind of what we wanted. Right, at least we got some good Pokemon for this. Right. I guess I do just use Dig though, don't I? Nothing else for me to do here, really. I mean, this should be a really easy fight. There's nothing disastrously scary here. Dugtrio being faster than Raichu is kind of funny, actually. I mean, we win like next turn, don't we? I don't think there's any scenario where we can actually lose next turn. I can see one scenario maybe. And even then I still think we lose a life and max. I think you'd have to attack Sandslash twice here. Okay, yeah, that's never gonna happen then. There we go. Easy fight. That was nice and easy. I'm glad. That's what we wanted. Just a nice, straightforward Dynamax adventure. Nothing bad happened, and everybody lived. Except for that one time Diggersby died, but that doesn't count. Right, wait, that's shiny, isn't it? Ugh. Not the one we wanted. What else have we got? Oh cool, a lot of nothing. Okay, fine, well we'll take the shiny Whiscash, I guess. What a hassle. I'm pretty sure I've already got one of these as well. It just kind of looks a bit sunburnt, honestly. How much room do I have in my box? Need to check. I've got a little bit of room, that's fine then. Oh, what a hassle. I can't believe, like, Entei and Suicune I got quite quickly, and then Raikou apparently is just the one that's really taking the piss. It's quite upsetting, honestly. Oh, there's one. so good at counting, holy shit. Nice, says... Oh, no. I wasn't looking at the screen at the time, so it was just that the one person who left got replaced. Well, 2 AI is still doable, I guess. You know, let's just let it time out, because otherwise it's going to be funny, probably. Quagsire is good. Wow, the AI took the worst possible Pokemon, of course. They always do. Right. Right, what do we want? Is that a Palpitoad? I think that's Palpitoad, so I think we can go that way. And then we could go Fire and maybe probably left then. Yeah, let's get Palpitoad for a start. That's an easy yes. You know, we never seem to have any grass types. I guess I could use Scald. There's no particular reason to Dynamax though. Ugh, that's kind of rude. Oh wait, that person got replaced with an AI. Okay, well this could be a really terrible adventure then, at this rate. There we go. Easy fight. Right, well, we kind of want the AI to take this. Nice, huge. Right. Okay, let's go right. And I'm just going to do some AI denial here at this point, I think. Make sure that we don't get a terrible Pokemon here. Oh! That's pretty huge. Maybe I don't do AI denial. Right. Stone Edge, sure. Wow, that's not a good start. That's also not a good start. Yes. Okay, that's good though. Right, if I do this, this is good, I reckon. Oh, so close. Okay, but that shouldn't burn, should it? Right, yeah, I don't need to use another Max Rock Fall here. Nice, there we go. Let me see. No, we're happy with what we've got. Let's go left, I guess. Yeah, left was the best route. Yeah, it's not ideal. It could be worse though. Right. Let's at least do one stomping. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing there. That's not too bad. Okay, we should be able to win next turn. Ouch, that's fucking rude. Yeah, we definitely win next turn. Though I'm not going to use an extra stomping tantrum thing. Right, we don't want that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, that's kind of better actually. Whoops. Right, what do I want? None of these are good. I guess wide lens just in case. Right, I need to put this on charge. Sorry, I'm... my deck, that is. Right, so... if I do Stomping Tantrum... okay, I don't think I should Dynamax anymore. I think Dynamaxing would be very, very not good for little old me. Because I'll just die. So I'm just going to spam Stomping Tantrum and hope that it kills me. So that I can then Dynamax when it gets back round to it. That is. I thought that one might have a ground move, but I guess not. Okay, the double smoke screen kind of bad because he's probably just going to do a stats reset here. Yeah, there we go. Called it. I'm so big and strong. Okay. Still, that's not too bad. If Garbodor's tanking, does its passive act? Oh no, because it's a stats reset turn. Oh great, that's not ideal. Still, we probably can kill next turn, so... I say that, and then immediately nobody else is attacking, so... ugh. Okay, well, we've won anyway, so... still a bit annoying, though. Like, that could have been close, potentially, the next turn. Okay, what have we got? No. 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 No! Okay. It kind of annoys me when I get this a duplicate shiny. It's not high on my happy list, you know? Okay, right. One, who's hopefully going to actually stick around. No! I hate when that happens. There we go. Somebody better. I've decided they're better. Okay, that's good. Kind of just want a 4th now. There we go. In your own time, dude. There we go. I guess we want Tauros. I guess Vanillish is the best here. If we're going into ground types. Maybe Dreadnought to start, but we definitely want to get rid of it. Sometimes I feel like my chair's quite kind of squeaky-ish. I guess maybe I'm just impatient. I always feel like when people take more than a few seconds, it kind of makes me think they don't know what they're doing. Like, for example, here, it's like, yeah, Marshtomp is the very obvious choice. But it just took them a while, you know, to figure it out. Okay, so... Sneasel's kind of shit. Maybe we go... I feel like maybe we go right. I don't think there's any reason we would go left. I was basically saying right because I feel like, well, this fight we might get one person die or they'll get very low because Sneasel does kind of hit kind of hard sometimes, depending on who he's hitting. And I think we'll kill it quite quickly. I thought I had Body Slam for some reason. Anyway, this should do a chunky amount of damage, I would have thought, so... Okay, that's pretty good damage. What did you know checks out? Yeah, that's about right for Sneasel, I guess, isn't it? And Lampant. There we go, easy fight. Okay, right, I don't want that. That looks kind of useless to me. Right. I think if we go right, that's just an easy fight. I think what I'm realizing is that I'm quite a fidgety person. I don't ever really think about it that much, but I do fidget quite a lot, I guess. If I do 1 high horsepower here, that's fine, isn't it? I just didn't want to do... I just don't want to do more than 1 because of pressure. Okay. Right, this is where the big damage should be coming in. A little bit more. Here we go. Bonk. Okay, don't want that. Okay, that's, yeah, better. Okay. Now, we don't want to go left. We probably don't want to go middle, so I feel like through the process of elimination we have to go right. Going left would be really dumb. Going middle's just not good. You got no notification. Wow, I feel like the internet just hates you at the moment, Hot Dog. Like, between your Discord getting hacked and... Well, I say hacked. Well, yeah, I guess it is hacked. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the internet hates you at the moment. Weird. How are you doing, though? How's your weekend going so far? I kind of need to sneeze. Hang on. There we go. My weekends... I mean, it's going okay so far, but nothing really has happened, I guess. What do I do? I guess I just have to do assurance. There's nothing else I can really do here. Oh wow. Hans the Beggar's really making strides. Actually, yeah, I think the one thing like I haven't done this weekend that I really want to do is play more Splatoon Raiders. I'll probably stream that this evening depending on what time I get back from my parents. But that is something I'm wanting to do. I played some last night in my own time, and it was fun. Okay, that's good. That's less good. Here we go. Bonk. Bonk. You've been bonked. Scottish are preparing to invade your newly taken Northumbria. I could believe that. If I just do close combat here, surely we kill before it's... is to, you know, play the game anymore, right? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's fine though. We like kill now. I just genuinely thought that might be enough damage. Which shiny did I get? It was Whiscash. It was not very exciting because I'm fairly sure I've already got one, and shiny Whiscash isn't interesting. It just looks like it's been a little bit sunburnt. Right. I guess I'm just spamming a high horsepower. Wait, we got rid of Marshtomp? Why? That's stupid. Wasn't paying enough attention there. The reason you took Northumbria was why not? Why Metal Sound? I'm like fairly sure we're all regular attackers. Maybe, yeah, Carcore has Overheat. That's about it. Right, well, here's the high horsepower. Okay. You proclaimed yourself something of the North Sea. Wow, it lived. Is that focus? Yeah, that's Focus Sash, isn't it? Yeah, that checks out. Okay, maybe do something other than use Metal Sound for a team which has, like, one special attack. Still, in theory, we should just win next turn, so it's kind of whatever, I guess. Maybe one more turn after that, we'll see. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, that's actually kind of bad, because he can probably kill one person per attack at this point. We kind of need some bigger sponkers here from Carcore, but I have a feeling we're not going to get that. Why wouldn't you have done that in the... Okay. Oh, I'm still dynamaxed. Oh, we might be able to win this turn if we're lucky. We need some good cheers, and probably I need to be focused a bit here. Like, Howl, then Spark on me is probably fine. It doesn't really do anything for us, I fear. Okay, that's on me, so that's fine. I think Spark... Oh, that's bad, actually. If I don't attack here, then we've got a problem. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's fucking you absolute piece of... Okay, we're fine. Still, if I'd been paralyzed, we'd probably lose. Because it's quite easy for it to just kill. That was concerningly close. Yeah, that's exactly... Yeah, you've totally got it right there, hot dog. Right, what have we got? No. 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 Damn it. Yeah, that's totally a thing. Okay, so apparently, yeah, that is exactly what it is, according to Google. Apparently that... Apparently it's the dominions of CNUT. According to Wikipedia. Presumably named after CNUT the Great. I'm presuming that's not how you pronounce it. It's probably pronounced Canute. Definitely don't want to get those letters switched around. That would be very bad. It sounds a lot less impressive when you say it like that. Half of a country and Northumbria. It's just, it doesn't sound quite as impressive, really. You know? You know, personally, if I was going to have an empire, it would be at least 2 countries. Okay, yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay, well, apparently it's just me and Nax. Well, I guess I take Gastrodon. It is ground type after all, so... Wow. That sounds like an abusive, I don't know, parents sort of thing. I'm angry, so somebody attacked me, so I'm taking it out on somebody else. I guess we kind of want to go towards grass, except I'll die horribly. Is kind of a problem. Maybe we go left to start at least. So that we're not... Because that's an electric type. So, you know, there is that. What do I do here? What if I just spammed Waterfall a bit? I'm not gonna Dynamax, because if I Dynamax, he's gonna get his, like, dry skin or whatever boost. Attack me, double it, and give it to the next person. I don't think that's how that's meant to work. But sure, why not? Oh shit, right, he has dry skin, so he just absorbs that. Okay, cool. Nothing but body slam from me now, I guess. Right. Nothing but... Oh wait, I could do Skitter Smack, I guess. That works. Okay, well that's fine. Huh. Weird message, but sure, at least it worked. Right, more Skitter Smack time. But I don't really know what else I had to do here. There we go. Easy fight. Wow. Yeah. I mean, It doesn't sound like you've been very peaceful just in general, but go for it if you think it'll work. Okay. To be honest, I think the Violet Plume would have been better. I guess we could get Mime. Actually, I think Hitmontop's better. Right, this is where I have a real problem now. I don't think they're going to believe you, to be honest. Oh, I can actually Skitter Smack and it's effective. So that's nice. That was a lot of damage, actually. Do I just dynamax to make sure that we kill here? I'm gonna do it just to be on the safe side. Always better to be on the safe side, you know? Your idea to convince them is to give them more money. That makes sense. Sounds like that would be some good bargaining power right here. No, I'm not gonna take this still. I think that kind of works. Nice. See, your kingdom's getting kingdomier. Right. So, in any scenario, I don't think we want to go right. You know what, let's go left, because then we get items as well. We're all kind of weak to wind, icy wind, but I believe in us. I believe in our ability to commit Sudoku on them. Not us, that would be very bad. start with Rock Tomb, actually. That's good. Breaking Swipe's terrible. You have a bug move, I'm pretty sure, my dude. 99% certain that's a thing. Well, everybody's pretty fast except little old Gastrodon, huh? Uh-oh. Should you go for Friesland next? It's in the Netherlands. Sure, why not? Just show everyone who's boss. Maybe I should have used Skitter Smack instead. Oh, that's pretty good damage. Ooh, oh no, he doesn't live because fucking the hail's gonna kill it. Ugh. That's so sad. Well, I mean, Lilligant kills next, so we're kind of okay, I guess. But it's not ideal, you know. Play Roblox. That is definitely different. I've never played Roblox, but I think that's because, you know, I'm over the age of, you know, 20. Right, I don't want this. Ideally, we'd rather get... Okay, well, that's what it is. I'd have rather gotten rid of the Heliolisk, honestly, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go for Citrus Berry, I think, honestly. Rock Tomb it is, I guess. Pet Simulator on Roblox, huh? It kind of just sounds like Nintendogs, really. And honestly, if I keep spamming Rock Tomb, that's just gonna make Heliolisk stronger, right? Because Heliolisk is probably going to be using Electro Ball. I didn't realize there were multiple pet simulators. Fair enough. Learn something new every day. Good thing I have that citrus berry to, you know, make me feel a bit better. Oh, you're going with round. Oh, right, yeah, of course you wouldn't do Electro Ball into an electric type. That would be really stupid. Still, I feel like Rock Tomb was fine. Okay, Reflect is good. Cool, we're kind of feeling good now, aren't we? Huh. Well, it's not really gameplay if you're automating it, is it? Is it really gameplay if you're not playing it? I don't know. Should be using a waterfall, really, shouldn't I? That's pretty chunky damage. We like that. Not a fan of that, admittedly. Okay, that's fine. Just, actually it doesn't matter if it uses Spark on me here because it's not going to do anything if it does. Okay, that doesn't kill Mime. The little slow dance now it has. Okay, right, we should... Yeah, we should be able to win this turn. There shouldn't be any issues with that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The fact that Mime... Oh yeah, because it used Howl, of course, but... I didn't realize there were such difficult games. Okay. I'm learning so many new things today. Can't believe they made 100 pet simulators. It's wild. Or, you know, almost 100. Yeah, I was rounding up. Alright, what have we got? You're not shiny. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. No! What a hassle. This is a bad kitty cat. Why did they go from 2 to X to 90? Well, from 2 to 10 to 99. I don't see the vision there. Then again, I guess it's what Windows did. They went all over the place. They went from like 95 to 99 to 2000 to 7. I was thinking the other day, I haven't really played Xenoblade Chronicles in a while, and I really ought to get on that. I should play it some more sometime. Because it is a good series of games, and there's still more I'd like to do in it, I think. Oh, I'm probably gonna go see it on Thursday, Lilith. Oh, okay. I'll stop talking until you're through the ad then. Until then. In Pet Simulator 1, you can get dog to infinity levels. Wow. That's a lot of dog. Right, there we go. I was saying, Lilith, I'm probably going to go see it on Thursday. To be honest, though, I'm not big on the MCU. I never kept up with it, to be honest. I like Spider-Man and I like X-Men, but I'm not, like, huge on them. I like... Let me think. Like, obviously I like Spider-Man films, but the Spider-Verse films have kind of ruined the recent Spider-Man films for me because they're just not even close. The Spider-Verse films are so good that they kind of make the Tom Holland films look mid in comparison. Spider-Verse is just objectively the best thing in the universe ever. And, you know, I won't ever hear anyone say something bad about it because they're just... If somebody says something bad about the Spider-Verse, they're not your friend. They're not a nice person. They do not have good in their soul, you know. That's all I'm saying, you know. You know. You know how... You know how your parents tell you to say no to drugs? It's like how you should say no to people who dislike Spider-Verse. You know, Lilith? I'm just saying, you watch your steps right now, okay? you're on thin ice. I wish I knew how to time people out for, like, short periods of time. Because the minimum I never figured out how you do it for, like, a minute or something. And the minimum I have is 10 minutes, therefore. It's just everybody would get 10 minutes. So I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying, if you keep pushing it, you know. If you keep pushing it... let's go right. Like, 1 minute would be reasonable, but 10 minutes is, like, feels a bit mean. And how do I... Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna Google it. What am I doing here? Foul play, I guess? Actually, no, no, I don't do metal sound against Levantis because otherwise it gets stronger. Yeah. You know, I really can't wait for next year. Oh, hang on. Hang on. So, I'm testing something. Testing something. How do I have to do it like? Right, hang on. More foul play. How does it? I'm really confused. I'm easily confused. Okay. I can't just click like that. I'm gonna test it out. What am I hunting? I'm hunting Raikou at the moment. Let's see. Does this send you to the Shadow Realm? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I've learnt how to send someone to the Shadow Realm for a shorter period of time. Wow, look at that! Look at me go! Thank you for your sacrifice, Lilith. You deserved it for saying mean things about the Spider-Verse, though. You know. Man, I finally figured out how to send people to the Shadow Realm. Wait, so I could time someone out for like a second? What's the longest you can time someone out for? I'm not testing that on someone, because that feels mean, but you know. Apparently I also can specify a reason. I don't know how you rescue someone from the Shadow Realm as well. What if I sent someone to the Shadow Realm for 3 years by accident? You are a human test dummy. Okay, cool. That's good. I'll test a lot of things out on you. Wait, no, that sounds kind of weird. just a day trip to the Shadow Realm, you know? You brought Shadow Realm cookies? Are those like dark chocolate? I feel like they'd be dark chocolate. Because, you know, they're from the Shadow Realm. So that just kind of makes sense, right? They had Shadow the Hedgehog on them. Honestly, they're so real for that. I should go to the Shadow Realm. That sounds amazing. I want to see what fairy that is, but I can't. Oh, it's Mimikyu. I could go... Actually, no, we go Steel because that's a ground type, isn't it? I just noticed it's a Lowland Dugtrio. Man, Shadow the Hedgehog is so cool. I would like another, like, Shadow Generations game. I just need more Shadow the Hedgehog in my life, honestly. He's just the coolest. Okay, I can actually use metal sound here. Oh, don't make me time you out. I don't know what you're about to say, but you're a Shadow. Okay, I don't hate you for that. I'm not going to elaborate any further on that, but there's... Actually, no, I apparently am going to elaborate slightly further. There's a YouTuber on... Okay, there's a YouTuber on YouTube. I should have... That was really redundant. There's someone on YouTube who does voice dubs of comics, and they do like a variety of video game stuff, but they also have a surprising amount of Amy x Shadow ones, and they're all just really adorable. So that's kind of like why I see it. Like, I get it, you know. They're just so cute. You think you know the ones I mean? Yeah, you might do. If you've spent like any time on YouTube, it is. I'm pretty sure they're called Gabaleth or something like that. Level 15 dog. You also write fanfic. Okay, I'm not getting involved in that. You know, I'm swiftly leaving this conversation now. Oh, terrain pulse. Super effective now. That's pretty dope. But no, I think they're adorable. Like, that bit in the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog where they're talking about, like, going to the concert together. That's just, it's so adorable. I mean, honestly, for the bit, I'd respect that, Lilith. That's kind of hilarious. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was low-key such a funny just shadow drop that I don't know. It's just so funny that they were like, you know what if we just released a game without any warning And yeah, that's it. It's just about the murder of Sonic. And they did, and it was great. Yeah, I need more Shadow content for consumption, honestly. Actually, I'm looking forward to that. They're doing like a little animation about the Sonic gang fighting Metal Sonic. They posted like a 20-second teaser on YouTube, and that I love the animation and it looks really good. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing like the full version of that, because that's going to be pretty dope. Wow. Honestly, I don't blame you. I'd probably have done the same. Yeah. They do sound awesome. Okay, right. What if I just were to dynamax here and use max Quake? You know what? I don't think I actually have any Shadow the Hedgehog themed clothes, and you're right, I should rectify that. Level 1 million, wow. That's insane. Yeah. Honestly, how dare you, Lilith? I'm taking that very personally, apparently. But yeah, you're right. I should own more Shadow the Hedgehog themed clothes. I have a lot of video game themed clothes, so it's kind of crazy that I don't have any Shadow the Hedgehog themed clothes. Oh no, I'm taking it very personally. I'm taking it as a personal challenge to go buy some. You have Tails on your socks. Yeah, but Tails isn't Shadow. So, you know, it's just not as good. Pets could wear hats. You know, in real life, pets can also wear hats, so, you know, that kind of works. Right, it really depends on... Yeah, okay, if they're taking it, I don't need it, I guess. Tails was your favourite when you were a kid? That's... I don't see it personally, but, you know, everybody enjoys different things, but personally, I'd just be a Shadow the Hedgehog enjoyer. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 was, like, you know, one of my top games when I was a kid. Okay, let's do one metal sound. Is that how that works? Maybe I should wear more hats, then I'll level up. No. You should. I like it when people type a lot. It's nice to have someone to talk to, and I don't like. One of the things I've always said is always let people be happy or excited, because I think it's very important. Because you should never apologize for being happy or excited, or just being really excited. Because I get like that about video games, and some people aren't into that. So I don't tend to be like that around some people. So when I can be like that around other people, it's just really nice, good job, Mehdi. I'll try and think about setting something up at some point. I'll keep that in mind. If you ever get annoying or cross the line, well, I mean, I've already been honest about it. You insulted the Spider-Verse earlier. Even in jest, that was too far, okay? Never do that again. On pain of death. Just straight up. Just the punishment is death. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah. You get it. You understand now. I'll send you to the 1,000-year dungeon. The punishment is also debt, because your family has to pay for the funeral, They have to pay for all of this shit. They have to pay me to murder you. So yeah, the punishment is debt. And me murdering you doesn't come cheap either. Yeah, well, the problem is, and this is a problem that I personally have, is if I like someone, I'm always worried that I'm going to be really annoying around them. So then I end up not being myself, because I don't want to be myself and then scare them off because I'm, insane. So it's kind of like a catch-22 where I'm either myself and I scare people off, or I like someone and then I'm like, right, I gotta not scare them off, and I have to try and pretend to be normal. And I find that really difficult. Has that ever happened to me before? Probably. I can definitely scare people off if I try. I try quite hard to be normal on a daily basis. I've gotten okay at it. But I don't like it, Having to be normal? Scaring people off? Maybe not scared off quite like that, but I think I've had it, where you're really excited to be friends with someone and they are kind of okay. So it's not kind of mutual, so they just don't really care that much. I think it's more like that, I guess. I think... I don't know. I'm probably just not phrasing it very well. But I feel like there's definitely been people that I've wanted to be friends with, and it's just that they didn't really care that much. I'm not for everyone. Put it, I'm an acquired taste. I am, very, I can be difficult sometimes. Yeah, I'm like coffee. Yeah, that's the thing. I seem nice. I'm not actually nice. I'm just very, I'm very well practiced at pretending to be nice. Oh, there we go. Wow, these are some terrible Pokemon. I'm gonna take that in case someone disconnects and then the AI gets stuck with Bronzong and spams Speed Swap. These are some terrible Pokemon. Really bad. Really bad choices here. No good ones. No good choices. Wow, I don't think we've even got a good path here either. We don't really want to go towards Wigglytuff because Wigglytuff is kind of difficult. We could go towards Raichu though. The dog's level 100. That's pretty good. But yeah, I might, get back to my original point, I might go see the new Spider-Man film on Thursday, because I'm not, like, super excited for it, but I do like Spider-Man nonetheless. And my parents were kind of like, oh, do you want to go see the new Spider-Man? I was just like, yeah, sure, okay. That might be a good excuse to spend time with my family, but actually do something that I kind of want to do. Uh-oh. There goes Celio. Okie dokie. Have a good day, Lilith. I'll catch you later. Oh, great. Eldegoss avoided that. Great. Let's try that again, but like better, I guess. Because I don't really have anything to do here anyway. Oh no, not the 5 damage. Holy. It's so doomed. Honestly, I think I just keep spamming Metal Sound, honestly, right now. Well, that's not a lot of damage, that's good. Even for a crit, that was terrible. Nice. We did it. $111's pretty high. Surely this dude takes it, right? It's better than... You're gonna have to take something, my dude. Pet Simulator X. Such a weird name still, I think. Right, I zoned out for a second there. What if I just do Zen Headbutt? Right. It's so close to death already. There we go. Easy fight. Right. Okay, well that's good. That's kind of what we want. We want to be rid of Gloom, so we just kind of need to replace Talonflame now, I guess. What fairy is that? That's Wigglytuff, no way. No, what? Oh, fuck. Hey Terry, how are you doing today? Honestly, the name Terry just made me think of Terry Crews. Jabba. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you. Ooh, I can just Dynamax and do Steel Roller. Does that... No, competitive procs when you lower its stats, isn't it? I remember now. So hopefully we can get through this fight pretty easily. I'll be surprised if I get there under odds, put it that way. I think I'm definitely at a point where I'm over odds for Raikou itself. And I think I've been kind of constantly at over odds for any shiny I've gotten while hunting it so far. But you know, that's just how it goes sometimes, isn't it? close to death. Okay, it turns out this fight was actually pretty straightforward. So I guess that's good. Okay, that's fine. We end before it hits itself in confusion. Oh, maybe we don't actually. Maybe everyone else is pretty slow. I think we've got... Oh no, it's berries before this fight, wasn't it? Not after. It's fine, it's dead now anyway, so... Just took a teensy tippy-tap bit of damage. Okay, so really we want to get rid of Talonflame here. Perfect. Right, nobody has any ground moves, so I can use Skill Swap here. Because Pressure's kind of annoying, honestly. I could also use Metal Sound, I guess, couldn't I? I think Metal Sound's actually probably a bit better. We kind of just want to get through this fight as quickly as possible anyway, so... What if I just Metal Sound a bunch? What if I just do non-stop Metal Sound? I think... We've got 10 turns worth of attacks. Why wouldn't you open with Sword Dance, honestly? Right, we've got the potential for chip damage. And I hit that Metal Sound, so, you know, that's pretty good. I'm just going to do another one. Honestly, I do Skill Swap next because he's probably going to do a stats reset, so Metal Sound will be kind of useless. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Boo. Really, Max Rockfall? That's the one you're going with? Okay, buddy, if you say so. I guess the ice one would potentially hurt Gloom if he uses Weather Ball on Gloom, so maybe that's best. Right. Right, yeah, I'm gonna do Skill Swap. No, you know what? I'm slower, so even if it does do a stats reset, I'll still get, you know, it off for next turn. Okay, yeah, I think we're done here. I think that's like the end of that. We end next turn, don't we? Like, it could probably kill both the Gloom and the Wigglytuff here if it tried. but it's not trying. So I think we're fine. As long as one of them survives, we're kind of good. Oh, and it targeted Sand Slash, so yeah, no, this is fine. We have won. I did do less damage than I was expecting though, admittedly, but I guess we don't have the 4 times special defense down, do we? Right. This one's shiny, right? We've had enough of not shiny Raikou. I think it's time we got shiny Raikou. You know? Right, what have we got? Let's see. No. Ugh. Yanato, interesting name. I like it. This Mia person must be looking for Raikou as well, which is helpful for me, I guess. Right. I've definitely seen that name before. That's definitely a familiar name. If I know familiar names. Right. Well, Golux Optimal. And I don't need to change Pokemon again. Interesting choice to take Pyukumuku. I, for one, do not welcome our new Pyukumuku overlords. I kind of want to go left than right. I feel like that's actually better. Oh, I think that could be Lantern though, but to be honest, it's mostly because I just want a shiny Relicanth. This is objectively the better route, annoyingly. No, let's just focus punch it then, I guess. There's not a lot I can really do here, honestly, so... I'm gonna focus on punching it. Honestly, First Impression is such a goofy move and I kind of like it for it. much damage as I would have hoped. I'm so focused on punching though. I'm gonna focus on punching this dude right in the face. Okay, that's not bad. Now, do I focus punch once more? I think I do. I probably could have shadow punched, but it's whatever. You know, who knows? Maybe even War Turtle kills. Hell, if I don't kill, the poison definitely will. Okay, that did 8 total damage, which is, you know, not too bad. I'll take that. Bye bye, Mr. Seismitoad. Huh. Oh, interesting. I'm just looking up. I'm finding out lots of things about the fact that you can shout out people on Twitch and stuff. That's interesting. Let's hang on, what's safeguard? Let's do safeguard just in case, I guess. Wow, I'm learning so many things today. I'm so proud of myself right now. Oh, excuse me. Hey Nix, how's it going? You missed me? That's so sweet. Yeah, I've been okay. Nothing terribly exciting to report, honestly. I got Splatoon Raiders. That's pretty good, actually. So that's fun. I'm going to be playing a fair amount of that at the moment, I reckons. That's good to hear. I like it when things go good. I don't like it when things go bad. Wait, doesn't Lantern have, like, insane special defense? I probably should have gone with a regular attack then. Uh-oh, this could be bad for me. Oh, it's on Seismitoad. That's fine then, I guess. Yeah, that did, like, nothing, really, in the grand scheme of things. Right, let's just do a focus punch. Okay, not too bad. Man, this punch is so focused. Didn't even really need to focus for that punch. I could have just done a shadowy punch instead. Got so many different punches I could use. I feel like surely we replace Phalanx here. Or, you know, War Turtle, one of the two. I think War Turtle's more important to replace, really. Definitely need to replace War Turtle here. Where do we go? Normal is Munchlax, and Munchlax is kind of a goofy little dude. What's the grass? It's Shinotto. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go Munchlax. We love the goofy little dudes. Plus, we actually have an okay team for this. Because we've got 2 fighting moves. You don't need to apologize, Nix, but I think it's adorable that you do anyway. Right, focus. Focus punch. We're gonna punch it so hard with our focus. Not with our shadows. We're not shadow punching this dude. We are focusing and punching. Why am I an axolotl? Because axolotls are adorable and I love axolotls. Axolotls are just great. I just think they're really cute. That's why I figured... Also because Axolotl, and I play a lot of games, so it's like Playalotl, Axolotl. It was just a great username, honestly. That's literally the entire thing. It's just a great username, you know? Just everything about it was just really great. I mean, surely this kills, right? Why? Okay. Well, hopefully he just does, like, nothing. Oh, hopefully he hits himself. That would be even better. There we go. Easy fight. You always ask that question and I never answer that question. Nice try though. You know, I respect your persistence. Oh, we're taking Squirtle. Okay, we're taking Squirtle into the thing that we know 100% is an electric type. That's a decision that we have made. I respect it. It is one of the decisions of all time. Right. Do I just Dynamax and use Scorching Sands? I don't even feel like it's worth it. I'm gonna do at least one of them. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna Dynamax. I'm gonna try and burn it. Okay, that's a shame. I thought he was using Screech, so I didn't Dynamax is another reason. I honestly was hoping he would use Screech. Oh, you absolute ingrate. Maybe that's a bit harsh. Would I date a Pokemon? I don't think I would. I think I'd date amongst my species of human. You know. I think is the thing. Cool, I'm so glad that we brought the Wartortle along with us. Would I marry a Pokemon? Not without dating it, no. Cool, so now I'm susceptible to attacks, which is deeply upsetting. Like, the Raikou can actually attack me, which is not something normal. What if it were forced marriage? Well, then I don't really have a choice, do I? That's the whole... That's why it's called a forced marriage. I'm so annoyed at this stupid lantern. This absolute ingrate. I mean, I'd have to, wouldn't I? That's the whole point. I die if I don't. It's a forced marriage. not going to be on me, so that's fine, I guess. Why would you use a water move? Oh, it's so close to death. Right. What if I just use Shadow Punch here? Or even just Scorching Sands? That never misses though, so maybe I use the attack that never misses. Have I ever dated anyone? Yes. Cool, and we've won. Easy fight. Bit sketchy at times there, but you know, it worked out. Yeah, that's what normally happens when people stop dating. You know, I've dated a few people, and you know, broken up with them subsequently. That's how those things normally end. Right, what have we got? No, 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 no! Right. I might quickly go grab some water before well, I'm gonna load up the next thing, and then by the time I get back up, hopefully it's ready to go. We'll see. Right, back in a moment. Right, there we go. I'm back. Aww, did you miss me while I was grabbing water? That's adorable. Oh, I wasn't that long. I was only like a couple of minutes, which I thought was pretty fast. Also, my washing in the washing machine's finished, which is good. Still boring? Well, you know, sometimes I've been described as boring, so, you know, mostly by me, I guess. I do think I'm boring because my only interest is video games. So if you don't really like video games, I'm pretty boring. take Charger Bug. Ooh, Swampert. I wish I'd had that option. Right, where do we go? I don't know what the Ghost is, but Ghost is probably good. Actually, we've got 2 Ghosts. What Ghosts are they? That's just sinister. They're not amazing Ghosts. I think left, right, left, or maybe left, left. Now, was it right or middle at the end? I can't remember. But there we go. Well, I like my voice in my head, but I don't like my voice when I hear it back being recorded. Is what I've discovered as like somebody who accidentally sometimes hears their voice from streaming stuff. Oh, that's not bad. It's a cute little alchemy. It's a cute little big alchemy. Interesting that it changes into a non-Gigantamax version. That's quite interesting. You're kind of sleepy? You're so real for that. I'm always like that, I feel like. Oh, that's a lot of damage, actually. That's not so good. My voice is always calming. That's good. I think that's a good thing. Right, do I have anything worth dynamaxing for? I don't think I do, honestly. So I'm not gonna bother. Me no bother. Okay, well that's fine. Does it really not have any better attacks than that? Kind of hoping to paralyze it there, but I guess not. Ooh, the decorate's kind of good. Jumpa, jumpa, jump. Oh, really? The 1 health. Okay. Okay, buddy. Old pal, old friend. Somebody's gonna just... Wow, that was not great, actually. Well, with any luck, we get Alchemy to Dynamax and heal us all at some point. That'd be pretty good. Because we're all a bit low after that fight, you know? Yeah, I'm not going to take that, I don't think. I could have taken it. It would have been funny. Okay, so we probably... we could go right, actually. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's sacrifice Swampert. Right, Eerie Impulse and nothing but for this fight, I think. Okay. Ooh, G-Max finale, nice. Yeah, I'll do it again. I'm glad we got the alchemy dynamax. Now we can end on like full health, which is good. I really want to play more Splatoon Raiders. That game is quite fun. Really? You're gonna use Max Guard, huh? That's what you decided to go with. Okay. Good job, you got it. I don't think it was necessary. I think you would have barely taken any damage anyway. I guess I use Spark. Maybe use G-Max Finale this time. Maybe there's a strategy. The stats reset's kind of bad for us. I doubt this kills, unfortunately, but we'll have to try. Shame we don't have any priority moves. Okay, right, we're good. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it, yeah. Well, I don't want to. Man, is that really loud again? I should... I wish I had a warning so I could know when to mute myself, but these sounds sometimes just come out of nowhere. When it becomes winter, I'll just keep the window closed, I guess, so that the noise doesn't come through as much, but it's just because it's so hot at the moment, I feel the need to keep the window open a little bit, just to get a bit of, you know, air circulation. It is a bit noisier here, isn't it? I suppose the other option I always could do is I could always just move my computer into a different room if I really wanted to. You know, I'm going to use a dig. I'm going to do one whole dig here. Because then I'm on an odd amount of PP, so pressure doesn't matter right this second. Because either if I'm on 10 or 9, I still get 5 uses. That was very fast. No, I don't need this. Eviolite's probably good here. Because it's Eviolite, you know. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna spam dig. My turns are very simple if I'm just using dig, really, aren't they? And this is... I mean, we're basically done here, aren't we? Right, what have we got? That's not a shiny Ditto, unfortunately. I like Ditto. Ditto's cute. All of these would have been pretty good shinies. So it's a shame that the shiny I have gotten today is shiny Whiscash, which sucks. I was hoping that if I got like a shiny on the first adventure, that at least it would be like, oh, I'll be getting a lot of shinies today, because it's just like, you know, you start off on your best foot forward and get loads and loads of shinies, but apparently that is not the case. Apparently it's just garbage amounts of shinies. Right, hopefully we get one more. You know, I'll just... I trust these guys a bit more now. To, you know, go when they're ready. Oh, there we go. There's our 4. Guess we want Vicavolt. Well, we obviously want Stunfisk. I've zoned out there. Right, so Ghost probably not too bad. We don't really have anything good here. I think Ghost is... Okay. I can do 1 Earth Power, I guess. Right, I didn't really do much damage. I might just use Thunderbolt. This fight's taking a while. Oh great, that amnesia is actually pretty bad. Well, just keep doing it. Yes, that's actually really bad. Maybe I should have used... Actually, I suppose electric terrain wouldn't have really made any difference at this point, because that thing's got levitate. Using fairy moves is kind of diabolical here. Like, dynamaxing with the gloom, horrifying. Amazed that it lived that. There we go. That took a while. What's the psychic type? I feel like we have to go left realistically. Anyway, I don't think we get much choice here. Welcome back, hot dog. Dog is level 135. I'm glad to hear your dogs are getting stronger. Right, let's do electric terrain, I think. Picked a bunny as your pet? Huh. Just got... My dude was just making bank. Understood. That sounds pretty strong. Let's do Thunderbolt. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Nope, don't want that personally. Well, we definitely don't want middle. I don't know if we can fight right easily. What is that on the left? That's just Clefairy, we can fight a Clefairy. Okay, yeah, sure. As long as it's not middle, really. Let's do electric terrain again, I guess. Oh, nice. Burn's kind of huge, actually. That's annoying. I don't like that. Maybe I stopped using electric terrain. Maybe that's my plan. Okay, we can end this turn. Okay. Oh, this fight shouldn't be too bad. We've got an okay team. Right. Okay, let's just spam Earth Power, I reckons. The Cripple Raja dynamaxing kind of sucks. I don't even. Once again, I'm kind of just zoning out at the moment, but I feel like it just doesn't really do much for us. Oh well. I'm sure we'll still be fine anyway. It's just it might take a bit longer. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win. See, easy fight. There we go. Right. No. 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 I hate it. Okay, this time for sure though, right? Not sure how much more I'm gonna do right this second, to be honest. Definitely at least a couple more though, I reckon. Yeah, that was quite swift. Surely we can get a fourth, right? There we go. See, it was worth the wait. Ugh, these all kind of suck. Oh, we probably want to go left, don't we? Okay then. Any point me dynamaxing? Probably may as well. Let's just do it because we can. Well, that's kind of good. Okay, so we should be able to end next time before it gets another attack in, right? Right? Like, you took a lot of damage there. Yeah, there's no way. Nice. Easy fight. Ooh, excuse me. I'm a sleepy little dude, but that's normally the case for me. Yeah, no thank you. Don't want that. Okay, so we definitely want to go left here. This thing might kill me a lot. Actually, this thing might kill several of us a lot. We'll see how this goes. This could be okay. Like, I feel like Kadabra's gonna do nutty damage because this thing has, like, no special defense, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's do at least one Scorching Sands. I probably have to spam it, unfortunately. Yeah, that about checks out for this. Yeah, I guess we just do it again and hope for the best. Oh, that actually does like no damage. I thought Cadaver would do good damage, but it seems that is not the case. I'm annoyed, but I might have to use a third, maybe even a fourth Scorching Sands. I mean, I think we can kill this next turn, but it's kind of spooky, you know? Okay, we made it. Alright, well, let's see if anybody wants this, because everybody should want this. Okay, well, somebody wants it, so it's fine. Okay, so where do we go now? Maybe normal is actually good for us here. Because I'm pretty sure that's Ditto. And I think we can kill a Center Scorch pretty... Okay, mind? I mean, I can still kill this dude quite easily as well, because I've got, like, nutty fire moves. It's just I think the other way was better. I doubt we can end this turn, unfortunately, but it does. Oh, nice. Okay, that works. He's holding the Dynamax for me. Okay, that's kind of spooky. Spooky, scary. Ooh, nice damage though. Nice. We did it. Okay. No, I don't think I do want that somehow. Yeah, I mean, that's what we wanted. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I need food, actually. Getting peckish. I don't think I really have much in the way of food in the house, though. I need to sort that. I need to get more lunch foods. Right, let's dynamax. Let's start with Gmax Centinferno. Just to get some chip damage going. Hey Jay, how's it going? Got a shiny Heliodisc, nice. I actually know what that one looks like roughly because I remember it being a bit more red. So very sunburnt, I guess. Good job. You totally owned the battle there. Reflect is good. That's biggest bonkers damage, that's what we're after. Right, now it's my turn to use a ground move. Nice. Pretty big damage. Oh, that's so sad. Just literally any damage. Just any damage. My dude decided not to attack this turn, which is interesting. But he died. Oh no, he doesn't die. Just paralyzed. The littlest bap. I mean, we literally just needed to live that turn, and it would have died anyway. But you know, it's just trying to. On the principle of the matter, it's annoying that my dude wasn't attacking. I feel like you gotta confirm these things. What if two people died, one person misses, and then you know it's a whole thing. I mean, yeah, he was gonna die anyway at the end of the turn. Just it saves time in a sense. Right. What have we got? Let's take a look. Oh, that's not shiny. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that would be problematic, but I think Raikou would die way before that. I don't think I've ever had well, there's probably been a few times where I've run out of useful moves, but I've never had it in Dynamax Adventures where I've run out of moves. Oh, there's Ruko. I wonder what happened to Shield. Oh, there they are. these all kind of suck. Let's go Lipard because it has Screech and won't just instantly die to a ground move. There's a ground move. That's a good start. Right, so where do we want to go? I saw the word ghost. Was there ground in the... No, that's rock. It's not terrible. That ghost is Driftblim. That ghost is Marowak. Maybe we go left, middle? I mean, I think I try and keep Lipard for the ghost. Might take the ghost, we'll see. Ideally, I kind of want to just keep Lipard, I think. And if I Screech here, Quillfish and Nidoking will have a pretty easy time of it. Lipard's also pretty fast, so should get in there first, I would have thought. Yeah. So that'll do good stuff for Quillfish here. And Nidoking in a moment. Suppose that did that much damage. There we go. Easy fight. Shame that Nidoking took so much damage, but whatever. No, I don't want this personally. I mean, I would have definitely replaced the Quillfish there. Actually, no, because we want it for Marowak, really, don't we? Okay, now I stand corrected. Let's do a Screech. I reckon that'll allow things to kill here. And if it worked last time, it should work this time, right? Nice. Ooh, close. But I feel like even if I had attacked here instead of used Screech, wouldn't have been able to kill this turn, so... Okay, right. No, I'm still keeping this, honestly. We do need to get rid of Quillfish, though. Maybe now? Yeah, there we go. Okay, well that's slightly better, but not amazing still. Okay. Right, Screech. Okay, that's good for us. Doesn't matter if the special defense gets lowered here. Nice. It's pretty good damage. There's no way I want that. We want Ruko to take it. Nice. Okay. Right, well I'm gonna spam Screech, of course, because that's just always a good idea. Well, I fainted quite immediately. That doesn't sound positive. Okay, well, he's pretty much dead. I mean, I just use assurance, really, don't I? There's nothing better to use here. Cool, I think that locks in our victory. That doesn't sound like a good way to raise pets. That doesn't even sound like a pet simulator at that point, hot dog. It just sounds like violence. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll take that. Yeah, okay. Let me reset that. Well, we got 2 shinies today, so I'd say that's pretty good. I low-key quite like shiny Bishop, so I'm happy with that. I think I already have one, but at least it's a good shiny rather than, you know, a terrible shiny. I normally don't end on a shiny, but I think I will today because I'm honestly kind of tired, and I do have other things I need to do today, unfortunately. You know, it's such a hassle, you know? What a nightmare. I'll quickly drop you off with somebody else, though. Let's see. Who's doing adventures? There we go. They're doing dynamax adventures. Right, so, roundup, I will be back tomorrow for more Dynamax adventures. I might actually do some Splatoon Raiders this evening as well, depending on what time I get back. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing Dynamax adventures tomorrow. Hi-Fi Rush Monday, Resident Evil 5 Wednesday, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones Friday, and then more Dynamax adventures next weekend as well. So, thanks for joining. I shall catch you later. Oh, what was my other shiny I got? It was Whiskash. Sorry, I only just saw that. Yeah, I got Whiskash, like, first adventure, and then I got Bishop last adventure, so that kind of works out. Anyway, yes, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I shall catch you guys later.